Welcome back, everyone. In this episode, we will celebrate the upcoming of a very special guest, the holy month of Ramadan. For this video, we have decided to take a closer look at the importance of fasting in the three Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. After careful consideration, we were amazed by the common patterns and reasonings. First, let's begin with the different types of fasting practiced in Christianity. One type of fasting is the short fast. This one requires the person to abstain from something that is important to them from anywhere between 6 to 24 hours. This can vary from food, sweets, coffee, or really just about anything you choose. This absence allows a person to practice patience, self-restraint, and realization of their blessings. There is also intermittent fasting, where you abstain from food and fast for 16, 20, or an entire 24 hours every 2 to 3 days in a week. In the Bible, there is another type of fasting called Daniel's fast. It is described as abstaining from certain things for 21 days. If it's food, you are only allowed to eat plant-based foods and drink only water. In the Bible it states, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." Galatians 5:22. As it is stated in the Bible, human beings need to practice patience, kindness, and self-restraint, and fasting is one of the many ways to achieve this. 2. In Judaism, fasting is done on the special day of Yom Kippur. On this day, Jewish people ask God to forgive their sins. The fast begins with the sunset of the 10th day of Tishrei and lasts for 25 hours. During this time, Jewish people are not supposed to eat, drink, smoke, wear leather shoes, or take a shower. Since Yom Kippur is a day of atonement and forgiveness, many Jews spend their day praying in the synagogue. In the holy book of the Jewish people, it is stated that he that hath no rule over his spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Proverbs 25:28, which could be interpreted as fasting allows one to form self-control and protects the person from being defenseless against sins. In Islam, fasting is mainly done within the holy month of Ramadan. It is accepted by all Muslims that Ramadan constitutes abstinence from eating, drinking, smoking every day from dawn to sunset for a month. It is a month during which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, began receiving the verses of the holy book, the Quran. In the Quran it states, "O believers, fasting is prescribed for you, as it was for those before you, so perhaps you may become righteous." Al-Baqarah 2:183. Do you see all the similarities? In all of these religions, fasting is practiced to develop a closer connection with our Creator, as well as a time of reflection, patience, self-control, benevolence, gratefulness, and much more. Now, we want to give you an example from our daily lives to summarize what we have discussed so far. We live in a world where we have to go to work or school every day, complete a bunch of tasks, deal with stress, etc. Okay, yes, we have to do all these things to become successful in this world. And what do we require when we feel exhausted from the daily rush? We require a break, a holiday, a vacation that helps us pause for a while and refresh ourselves. But is that really all? What about our spiritual side? Since we cannot feed our souls with food or money, we require a different type of break. Think of fasting as a teacher to train you in self-control and patience, that teaches you to purify your heart and shows you how to run away from sins. Fasting is just one of the many ways to develop a closer connection with God. When we fast, we take food, drink, or our worldly desires out of the picture for a short amount of time. We practice patience and generosity. We realize how blessed we are to have food and learn to help others in need. Then, we end up spending more time reading or listening to our holy books, praying, and worshiping, which leads to a clear and relaxed mind. And boom! We have spent a beautiful holiday giving our spiritual self a much-needed break. May God accept our fasts, prayers, and forgive our sins. May God bless you and your families and accept all your prayers. May God allow us to know and understand the opportunity of fasting as a gift and to do it in the most beautiful way.